When was the last time that you paused to take stock in how far you've come in life? When was the last time that you looked around and looked back for the sake of seeing how far you have come, to celebrate a victory in your life? I'm a big one on celebrating victories, little victories, big victories, all the victories, because I think it's incredibly important for so many reasons. I could go off on a tangent with that. But when was the last time that you stopped to look at how far you've come? We can get so hard on ourselves for what we aren't doing now, and what we still need to do, and where we still want to go, and something we haven't stopped doing, or we haven't started doing, or we're not doing it good enough. Whatever the case, we can get so hard on ourselves. I know I can. And recently, I have had the opportunity to look back and really take stock in some of my growth, because I just completed launching my new course, Heal Your Childhood Self. And going through that whole process of writing that course, I had to look back to see what was it I went through, and how can I help others, and remembering things that aren't a part of my life anymore because I'm healed now, and wanting to share that with people. But I need to remember the hard things. I need to remember the things I couldn't do before. I need to remember how far I've come. For example, I'm launching a podcast in March called Victorious Souls. And I was going through videos that I have done, and I didn't realize how many I had done within the last year or so. It was almost 300 videos that I have done, and that's why I'm not afraid of doing videos anymore. The first time I hit live on Facebook, I was terrified. I was so scared, but now I prefer to do live to pre-recorded, because I want you to hear me real, genuine. No editing. This is just me. And that's important, because being vulnerable and being real is important. I'm that lady on the internet who loves you, Danielle Burnock from DanielleBurnock.com, and that's important for you to see who I am and hear who I am, and laugh at myself and mess up and get tongue-tied and things like that, because I'm just a person like you. But I have grown and I have healed, and so I can help others heal and grow. And I wanted to share a little thing that I came across today with you from my first book that when I read it, I went, wow, I remember that, but I have come so far. And it's out of the chapter called Puzzle Pieces in my book, Emerging with Wings. And it's really short. And when I read it, it's like I about laughed, because it seems so silly. It seems so silly, but it was so life-changing to me back when this happened. I lived in Arizona at the time, and I worked at a place called Limelight Networks, and I had a job like I had never had before. I had been a stay-at-home mom most of the time. I'd had side jobs and part-time jobs, but at this place, this was like a corporate job with people who had corporate things. They went to school, and, you know, there was benefits and all. This job was beyond what I had known, and I was surrounded by people that I looked at as so far above me because of what they had accomplished in life, and I hadn't dealt with all my trauma at that point either. So this little bitty part I want to read to you, it's called, the puzzle piece is called, I love people, they want me to talk to them. I laugh reading that. Reading that, you may think that sounds ridiculous. It was life-changing to me. While working in Arizona, the pursuer opened my eyes to something I had not realized before. I would see people at work congregating and talking, and I would feel left out and afraid. The pursuer showed me one reason why. I had a fear of intimacy with people that kept me from talking to them, especially if it was a group. Somehow one-on-one wasn't too difficult, but the more people, the larger the fear. The pursuer gave me those 10 words to rehearse every morning to change my perspective and build courage in me. Later, he also added, God loves people. He wants me to talk to them. More connecting pieces. I love people. They want me to talk to them. I was so afraid of people because of one of my traumas that went so deep that I expected to be rejected by everyone. And it's so nice to not feel that all the time now. And if you deal with that, feeling the fear of rejection all the time and afraid to talk to people, there's hope. You can heal. You can heal. You can heal by going to counseling. You can heal by getting coaching from me. You can heal by buying my book, Emerging with Wings, or I have another one, Because You Matter. I have a free mini course, See for Free. There are so many ways that you can heal. You can let me be a part of that or not, because whatever you want, because I love you. I am that lady on the internet who loves you. I want you to heal, whether that involves me or not. I want you to become a victorious soul like I'm going to be talking about in my podcast, because I love you. I really do. And so till next time, remember, you have the power to be a victorious soul, and I love you.